Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Friday the 2nd of September 2022, fairly early evening here. Well, it's actually 7 p.m. and I was expecting not to be able to play the game this evening. I thought at 7 p.m. I would still be stuck in the traffic, but I didn't go out. And the reason I didn't go out is because I had to cancel my work. And the reason I had to cancel work is because I couldn't have a shower or a shave. And the reason for that was because I had no water. I'm not really sure um, what's going on, but well, I am sure what's going on actually. What's going on is that in my area, they have been working on the water pipes, and normally every day if they've been switching off the water. It's been switched off several times between 10 a.m. and around 4 p.m., something like that. But I was sick yesterday and asleep for much of the day, so I didn't really get a chance. So I didn't hear the warning that they come around blasting out on the megaphone. So I didn't realize. I went to find out from my neighbor, and it means that I didn't prepare water. I just wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know that I was going to need it, and so being totally unprepared, I unfortunately didn't have any water to wash in or anything like that. Or I could have had a shower early in the morning, but I was figuring because I didn't have to go out until the evening, or afternoon rather, that I would have a shower and shave around about lunchtime. It wasn't to be. It's now 7 p.m. and the water still has not returned. It's a nightmare. I have no water in the house except for bottled water that I use for drinking, and I'm having to use that to wash my hands and stuff like that. Let's hope it comes back soon. Otherwise, I'll feel like those people in America without water. Well, they have some water. It's polluted, of course, but anyway, they have something. Right, okay, shall I get on with this Los Angeles Times expert level game before you get bored listening to my woes? Okay, we have ones blocking down like this, so that's a 1 in that square there. We have ones blocking across these rows. We have a 1 there. We have ones blocking down this column and up this column and across here. So we have ones there. We have ones up, down, and across here. And now all of our ones have been done. So where to next? My spidey senses tell me this might be a difficult puzzle, but my spidey senses are often wrong. So I won't say anything until we get rather further in. 3's block across these 2 squares. Oh, I was rather excited to see since I had some free time this afternoon, since I didn't go out, I thought I would watch one of my own videos. I watched the New York Times that I played today because I made a note of saying that it was a good game. And when I watched it back, I thought, oh, you idiot, how did you miss that 7? As soon as I started watching it, I'm shouting at my own video. So I don't know how frustrating it is when you watch these games and you see something and you think, why can't that person see it? I get it. I can see it even in my own videos. I'm not sure what happens when we play this game on the screen and record it, and then we watch it back. It looks so much easier. 3's blocked down here, 3's blocked down here, and across here. So that's got to be a 3. 3 across here and down here. That's a 3. Here's something. 2 and 5 blocking across here. That means 2 and 5 are in these two squares. Knowing that 2 and 5 are there, what's left here? 4 can go anywhere, unfortunately. 6 is in those squares. 6. No, not that good. And 8 is in those squares. 8 is over here anyway. That's I mean, I can work that out anyway, even without that, even without knowing that. So that wasn't very useful, was it? I didn't discover anything there. I discovered something, but it didn't give me anything to place. Got something. 9 blocks these 3 squares, 9 blocks this square, so there's a 9 there. I keep looking at this block, but I just don't think I'm going to have enough information to finish the thing off. Alright, let's explore then. So I've got 2s in those squares. 4s can go anywhere. 4, I don't have any restrictions on 4 whatsoever. That's the difficult thing. 6s are somewhere up there, so we've got 2 and 6 up here. 7s are like the 4s, can go anywhere. So let's see, that's already, there's too much information here, right? So the 8s go there, but that's really not much use to me. And I said the 9s are in there, so we've got too many 4s and 7s all over the shop, so it's just too tough. I mean, I've seen these 5s like this, but I don't know how that helps me much either. Oh, there aren't any 4s, are there? I've just realised why there are 4s everywhere up there. There aren't any 4s on the grid. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That is going to make it tough then. There aren't any 4s anywhere. I was wondering why it seemed... It looks like everything is 1, 3 or 9, doesn't it? It looks like there's lots and lots of 1s, 3s and 9s on the board, but... not 4, huh? Oui. Ah, okay. 7 across here. So 7 in one of those 2 squares blocking that way, 7 back that way, that's a 7 then. Okay. So fives are here, fours we don't know anything about, and what's the other missing number? Six. Do we? No, we don't know anything about that. Let's examine this row in this column in the very tentative hopes that there might be something we can get. I really don't think there will be, but anyway, like I say, we just don't have enough of a variety on the board. It all seems to be like it's all like 4 or 5 digits mostly. What's missing? 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 2, 4, 5, 6, right? So 2, 4, 5, 2, 5, 6 here, blocking this square. 2, 5, and 6. So that's got to be a 4. We get our first 4. Thank goodness. Fives are here. Two, 6 going. Okay. Right. So now that I know that, does this give me? No, I think that's a 2, 6, isn't it? Yeah, that's not good. So let's see again. Let's re-examine this square now that we have at least a 4 here and a 7 blocking there. So looking at something else. Okay, 2s are there. 6s are still somewhere up there. 2, 6. And it's 7, 8, 9, isn't it? The 8s are down here still. The 9s are still there. And the 7s are still possible in any of those squares. So it's still not. There's still not enough information there. How about this block here? Oh, I must look at these 3 squares, mustn't I? Oh no, I already know them and I didn't get anything there before. It's the 4, 6, 8. I've got nothing intersecting there. No point. Where is the point? This game is going to be outrageously long, I think, unless I move to pencil marks fairly soon. I don't think I can keep this up just because it's going to be too slow. I keep looking at this 7, thinking it's going to mean something. 7's in those squares. I keep looking, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. All right, that's it, I think, for notation-free games. I think I'm just going to have one quick look down here. We need 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. I've got 8, 9 in the same block here. 9's up there. 8. No, I'm going to have a look at this column as well. 2, 4, 6, 7. No, don't see anything. Okay, let's move to pencil marks because I'm getting nowhere, really nowhere. Now let me do this before I forget. This 5 and 2 blocking across here, so these have to be 2 and 5. Now we have 8's in those squares, we have 6's in those squares, and we have 4's anywhere along there. Right, we have 5's here, and we have 5's here. What else do we know? We have 3's in these 4 squares there. Right, let's go on a digit. Oh, one is done. Digit by digit basis. We have 2's possible in those squares up there, and we have 2 somewhere along there. There. Okay, I think I've got all the pair working. So there's quite a lot of pairs in the central and northwest, northwest kind of thing, but down in the southeast here we're pretty barren, I think. So let's just kind of do a left to right thing, I guess. Well, in fact, let's just start here because I can fill in this immediately, can't I, with the 4 and 6, I think it is, that go in those squares. Right, now, is this finished up here or not? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we don't have 7s yet. 7's blocking up there, so 7's in those squares. Everything else should be done, I think. 8, 9, yeah. Right, so over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks across here like this. So 4's in those squares there. 5's block across the middle. So 5's still possible in those squares. 6 we have, 7 we have, 8 we have, 9 we have. Okay, over here 1, 2, 3 we have already, excuse me. 4 now blocking across here, so 4 like that. 5, oh, we didn't need that one. 5 across here actually is all we need. 5 in those squares. 6 is done. 7 blocks up here, so we have ourselves a pair of 7's. I think I did mention that before. May not have done. No. 8 and then 9. 9 blocking up this square. Can't be 9 because of this 9 here, so 9's go there. Right, let's have a look. Oh, is that a single 5? That's that's in the location. Yeah, that's in the location I couldn't spot a single this morning in the Guardian. I'm sure that was the location, that spot there. There was a single in that spot there and I couldn't find it this morning. I wasn't looking for one there though, I must admit. I don't think I actually examined that block very closely to find a single. I just assumed that there wasn't one there. This morning I had a feeling there might be one, couldn't find it, but there you go. So that is in fact a 5. Let's put the 5 in and let's remove candidate 5 in all of those squares. Oh, this one too. Oh, I don't really need to do that, do I? Just place the 2 in there. Oh no, I do need to do that. What am I talking about? No, I don't. Get rid of the 5s, right, and just put a 2 here like this and a 5 there because this block is actually complete, isn't it? Put a pair of 5s down there while I'm at it. Right. Okay, so this can't be 5. Let's remove candidate 5 there and let's place 5 here. Right. Okay, let's have another look at this. 1 is done. 2's. Any changes? Yes, that can't be a 2 now. I have 2's in those squares there. So now we have 2, 7. Oh, I look, now I've just got 3 numbers left at the end of this row now, haven't I? So we don't yet have a 4, so that can go in any of those squares. We don't yet have a 6, and that is limited to those 2 squares. Right. So this top shoot and this middle shoot are both done now as well. Okay, just looking for, because there's anything else that can be done immediately. Don't think so. So let's finish off the candidates for the grid. We have 1 already placed, 2 then blocks down here, so 2's are possible in those squares. And 4 blocks down here like this, so we get 4's in those squares. 6, do we know? no information about 6. 7 blocks down here and across here, so 7 in those squares. 8 blocks like this, so we have 8 in those squares, and the 9 is in. No, so over here, right, 1s are done 2 blocks down here, so we put 2s in those squares. 4, we have no idea still. 5 is done 6. 6 blocks down here like this. So 6 in those squares. 7, 8, 9 are done. So let's look at this column. No, so it all rests on this 2 blocks down here, so we need 2 in those squares. This could be the toughest game I've played today, actually. 4s can go anywhere. I think we've had reasonably tough games from everywhere. I think. I could be wrong though. I've found them tough. Although, as I said previously, the New York Times, I made it tougher than it needed to be. 6 blocks down here. And how about 8? 8 blocks across here. Okay, we've got 4, 5, 8 and 4, 8 here. So that means that this 4 and 5 cannot exist and must be removed. That means we've got 2, 6, 7, 9, 4 numbers in 4 squares along the top here. 2, 6, 7 and 9, 2, 6, 6, 7, 9, 2, 6, 7, 7, 9. Yes, 4 numbers in 4 squares. So this has to be a 4 because it cannot be a 9. Okay, and then we can remove candidate 4 in these 2 squares. And we can also still remove this here, 9, right? 2, 6, 7, 9, I said, didn't I? So that 9 cannot stand. Oh, of course, this 7 is also untrue now. 2, 6, 7, 9. That 7 is one of our group of 4, so this must in fact be a 3. And that will place a 5 in this square. And I think that's going to be enough to finish the game now. 7 will be here. And let's put an 8 here. And then obviously we've got the 7 and 8 already, so that will be a 9. And 9 must appear here. And therefore will appear up there. And this will be a 4, so this is a 7, and this will be a 3. We have 4, so this is our 8. The last number here needed is a 2. Okay. This 9 is not true. So, okay, 3 numbers in 3 squares, probably okay. Right, that's made a huge difference, of course. Now, let's see, this 4 gives us an 8 in this square here now. And let's get rid of the 8 here, shall we? That leaves us with a pair of 4 and 6. Looks to be okay. So the missing numbers down here now must not include digit 4, we will be left with 2, 5. That seems to be okay. Now we've got a pair of 2 and 5, so this 2 cannot be true. Let's remove the 2 from there. I'm left with 4, 6. 4, 6. That seems to be okay, doesn't it? And 4, 6, 7 down there. Yep, looks to be okay to me. Now we have 7 up here already, so this must be a 2 now. And that puts a 9 in that square and a 7 in that square. This 4 means that none of these squares can be a 4. This 5 means that neither of these 2 squares can be a 5. That looks tidier. Now this is the only chance for a 5 in this row. You'll notice 5s appear in the middle and bottom row in this chute, except here, so that has to be a 5. So that will be our 2 then, and we can remove the candidate 2s there, and that means because now we have pointing 2s here, this can't be a 2 either. So now we have a pair of 6 and 8, so this can't be a 6, it must in fact be a 2, and this will not be a 2. 4, 6, yeah, that looks to be good. Right, only bits and bobs to go now, I think. I don't think it's going to put up too much of a struggle at this stage. Probably the easiest way to finish it off is just by clicking through the digits and see what's clear. Okay, the 2s, no, not yet. The 4's the next number. Oh, okay, still some work to do on 4. 5. Okay, 6. Where are you, 6? Oh, I thought this game was just going to give a roll over and die now. Okay, here we go. 8's blocked down here. These can't be 8, so this must be an 8. And these cannot be 8, but this must be 8. And then this would be 8. Oh, what's going on here? Well, I've been using the wrong mode. I do apologize. I'm going to have to go back and try to get my steps. This was 8, and this was 8. Excuse me, and this was 8. Sorry about that. I know that's very confusing for you on the screen. I just had the wrong mode selected. 6 is here, that's a 4. You need to choose the right mode, a pencil mark mode or main digit mode, of course, when playing this game on the computer, and I sometimes forget to switch, or I forget which mode I'm in. 6 goes here. Let's remove all of these 6s along the bottom row, shall we? This 5 means that this has to be a 2, and so this will be a 2 up here. That gives us a 6 here and a 7 there, and the 6 up here puts a 5 into that square. We have a pair of 4 and 6 here now. We also have a 2 up here, so this can't be 2, can't be 4, it must be a 7. So you'll be a 4, and you'll be a 6, and the 4 will appear here, and the 6 goes there, and the 7 is in that square. Just one digit left here, which is a 4, and one digit left here, which is a 6. Meaning 4 goes here and 6 finishes today's Los Angeles Times. I apologize for the length of that. I realized that was a very long game. I waited too long to go to pencil marks, I think. But I do try to take these as far as I possibly can. Anyway, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, but that depends on whether I've got any water or not. If I haven't got any water, I shall have to remove myself to the swimming pool all day or something, and at least I can get a shower there. Please come back, water. I need you. Normally I'm complaining about the rain and how there's too much water around. This evening I'm in drought. Okay, bye bye.